India is ready to welcome the G20 delegates, and this time around, India is making sure that they leave a lasting impression on all the guests that will be traveling to India. And a big role or a big part in that lasting impression is going to be of the hotels where these delegates and the head of states are going to stay. To talk more on this and to know about what kind of arrangements have been made, I'm being joined by the general manager of the Lilith Hotel. In this hotel itself, at least two of the head of states would be living over here. Sir, first of all, many congratulations on you getting the opportunity to host the G20 event. What are the specific arrangements that have been made for the guests this time around, sir?
So thank you. As you rightly said, it's a very prestigious occasion for all of us, and we as a hotel are ready. The good part is the Lalit group has been able to conduct G20 meetings over the last 1 year in most of our hotels across the country, and we've gone through various drills and detailing, so we're all ready and to welcome all the delegates. Yeah.
Right, sir. So what is the vibe that you are trying to give across this time around as the guest would enter the Lalit Hotel? What is the kind of vibe that they'll get this time around?
So the focus remains Indian touch. Traditional Indian touch, whether it is our welcome, whether it is our food, or the amenities that you'll see around the hotel, inside the suite, inside the rooms, all across. So it is the Indian touch that we want to give and showcase Indian hospitality.
Sir, you have made a specific DEI team. What is that team? Can you spell out some details about that team and how will that represent us?
Yes, so we are very proud so to share that Lalit as a group is one of the I would say the only hotel chain who has such a large workforce from the community of DAI, people with differently abilities. Somebody's got hearing, speech, autism, acid attack victims, trans community, LGBT community. So we have a large workforce across all our hotels, and they do their welcome for all delegates in sign language. And that's how we're going to welcome with one of the team member whose name is Advait. He'll be on the piano as well, and he's got autism since he was a child.
Right. Any specific food that has been made to represent India?
India, as we all know, last 1 year the focus has been millets, superfood of India. So we've actually come up with menus in all different cuisines where millets is one of the focus. So you pick any cuisine, any restaurant in our hotels across India and Delhi definitely, you will find something about millets in every cuisine that we have.
India is ready to welcome the delegates this time around at the G20 Summit. Currently, I am reporting from the Lalit Hotel, and the room at which I am standing is going to be the rooms where the head of states of either Japan or Canada is going to stay. Now, if you see, this is the kind of room that has been prepared by the Lalit Hotel, and in fact, all the views that you are seeing out here, these views have been specifically designed, and in fact, the kind of arrangements that you can see on your screens right now, the kind of furniture that has been put out here definitely gives a vibe of Indianness and One India, which is the main theme of the G20 this year. Also, this is the view that the delegates will be seeing from out here in the Lalit Hotel, where the story of a growing India and a rising India will be visible to them, as the entire skyline of the national capital is available to be seen from here. Now, as beautiful as the view is, the delegates would also be seeing the view from very close over here, and hence all these glasses that you are seeing, all these glasses have specifically been made bulletproof on demands of the delegates who will be arriving over here, since they will be VVIPs, and hence all the glasses that have been put across this entire room is going to be specially made for them and specially bulletproof for them. Now, this is the kind of dining table that has been made over here, because yes, as they are VVIPs, the president and the head of states, most of the meetings that are going to be done of their internal delegation, that is going to be done inside the room, and hence specifically this 12-seater dining table has been arranged for according to the needs of the delegates, and also a small pantry that has also been made. Now, this pantry will be operated by specific butlers that will be given to all these guests who would be arriving over here. In fact, the Prime Minister of Canada or either of Japan would be over here to enjoy this luxurious suite. This is the first bedroom that is present over here. And in this bedroom as well, you can see all the luxurious arrangements that are needed to be in place. All those arrangements have been made. The bed of this room is although smaller, since this is the second room in this entire vicinity. And also, if I could show you the view that comes from this room as well, this view is also very specific according to the needs of the delegates that are going to stay over here. And in fact, they will be seeing the swimming pool from this room as well. And all the kind of arrangements, all the luxurious arrangements to give them a homely feel and to give them a feel of India, of Indianness, all these arrangements have specifically been made. Now, the best part of this entire suite, if I could just show you in the visuals over here, this is the master bedroom. This is the bedroom in which the presidents and the first ladies are going to stay, the prime ministers and the first ladies are going to stay. And you can see the kind of room that here it is, a big, massive, luxurious room with the view. If I could show you the view over here of the Bharat Mandapam itself, the main point where the entire meetings are going to happen. This room gives a clear view to the Bharat Mandapam, and also the kind of luxurious arrangements that have been made is second to none, especially if you talk about the hotels that have been arranging such luxurious stays for the presidents and prime ministers of this country. Also, this is the area in which the presidents and the first ladies would be dressing up. The dressing area is right here around the corner. If I could just show you, along with the washroom and the bathtub that has been placed over here, this is the dressing area where specific arrangements have been made according to the needs of each and every person, according to the needs of each and every delegate. In fact, the prime ministers of the country, specific needs have been provided and those needs have been fulfilled. Not only this, but yes, the vibe of One India, the vibe of Indianness is something that the Lalit Hotel is going to inculcate amongst the guests that are going to come here. So yes, as the head of states of Canada and Japan are going to come down to India and stay in this Lalit Hotel, the experience that they are going to get is of India and of Indianness. This time around, to showcase a modern India, a developing India, a specific team has been made in the Lalit Hotel, and this team is called DEI, that is Diversity, Executive and Inclusion Team. This is being headed by Akshay. We'll speak to him and try to find out what is this team about. Akshay, first of all, many congratulations regarding the opportunity that you are getting this time around to host the G20 guests. What is your team first, and how will it make an impression on the guests who will be coming in?
Thank you. I think it's an honor to be welcoming the delegates of G20, and like I said, it's very important for us to ensure that people from all walks of life, even from the G20 countries, feel themselves reflected and represented and valued when they are coming to the Lalit. And hence our welcome, be it our traditional welcome wherein we are putting a tika and Vajanti Mala to our guests, and then the signature DEI welcome, which is our team from various walks of life, LGBTQI community, people with diverse disabilities coming together to welcome them in sign language, is a testimony to the fact that we are celebrating the spirit of pure love and inclusion at the Lalisuri Hospitality Group. This time when we are welcoming the guests, we are also going to hear the melodious tunes of Advitya Bhatnagar, who is a 70% autistic pianist and is proud part of our team. And this team, we give it to the commitment of the organization, to the very fact that we are celebrating people from all walks of life, and a huge part of our team is people from different disabilities, is part of the LGBTQI spectrum, who we are celebrating every day at work here.
So how important is this to represent India from an angle of where each and every person is equal? How important is it for the Lalit Group to go ahead and do so?
It is very important. We all have been talking about the fact that India is a diverse country, and it goes to the very notion that our Prime Minister also said that Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas. So this very team and all of us coming together is a testimony that when all the communities come together and start to contribute to the economy, only then we will envision the world which which is prosperous and which is included of all. So our commitment to bring various walks of life together to not just work but also contribute to the economy but also create the experiences for our G20 delegates is the very notion that we are celebrating at the Lalit, and we would like all the organizations to celebrate inclusion, have DEI as part of their DNA, so that all people from all walks of life feel themselves valued, feel themselves represented, and not just that but feel themselves celebrated for who they are.
As announced by the Honorable Prime Minister, this year is going to be an year of millets. And that is what the guests are going to be served when they come out here and attend the G20 event, especially the guests and the head of states who will be living here at the G20, at the Lalit Hotel. If I could show you in the visuals over here, all types of millets have been placed over here just to give out this message that India this time around is ready to welcome them with the millets and the USP that India takes with this as the producer of millets. To speak more on this, I am being joined by the executive chef. Sir, first of all, many congratulations for hosting the G20 event. And so, what are the specific things that the guests are going to enjoy this time around when they stay at the millet?
As you said, 2023 is totally dedicated for the millets and all. So, keeping the things in our mind, so we have generated a millet corner over here, which you can see different types of the millets and all the desserts you can see, which is all made by the millets. Over here as well, the salads, which is again a millet infused salads. You can see we have a risotto also, which is a buckwheat risotto. And in all outlets, we have a special menu, which is a millet menus, as a vision of Mr. Narendra Modi, as Shri Anna, as Mota Anaj. So we have curated few dishes, which is a millet dishes. So the breakfast items, when it comes to breakfast, we have a vadas, the millet vada. We have a good ragi ki. Then for the Western lunch and dinner, like as I said, we have a Okko restaurant upstairs on the 20th floor. So we have sushis, we have some dim sims, which is a millet dim sims. Salads, if we'll talk about the healthy salads and all, millets are healthy as always. So we have some salads, which is a millet salads. The lasagna also we have made with the millets.
Right, I see a lot of color that has also been given out here. What is the messaging that you are trying to give out through the colors and through the textures of these?
These things are showing like millets can be good in things with the millets. The food should be colorful, so people can enjoy, people can see how exciting millets foods are.
Right, definitely. So this is the kind of messaging that is being given out from here, and this is the kind of food that the guests would enjoy as they will come out to attend the G20 Summit, especially the guests who will be residing out here at the Lalit Hotel, where we can see that salad based on millets, main courses, the buckwheat risotto, dessert made out of ragi, everything made out of millets would be served to the guests, giving out a message of how India is making sure that the year of 2023 belongs to the year of millets, and that is what is being shown and showcased by the Lalit Hotel specifically to the head of states who would be visiting the national capital on the 8th, 9th and 10th of September.